Back of Brun Larsen into Reus cleverly here. Marco Reus, he does really well. He pulls it across the face. Alcacer's there, Guerreiro's there. It stays 1-0 for Dortmund. Through the gearbox. Guerreiro's pass on here to Marco Reus. Reus in, and here's Sancho off the line, blocked by Rekic. And Guerreiro here, real high-octane stuff here by the home team already on the front foot, playing with passion and purpose.
There's a big gap between the two, seems today.
And Dortmund are demonstrating just that right now. Oh, sweet! So very sweet. The passing, short, accurate for one another. There's nobody there with their own ego just trying to shoot at goal whenever you get the chance. That's a perfect team goal, perfect passing.
Movement as well, and they are running deep at the right time. Reus going deep, setting up young Brun Larsen, very unselfish, setting up the captain again, clinical finish.
Leipzig against Bayern and did a very, very good job indeed. That's a good run. Oh, this is beautiful. Little drag back, Goetze. They're trying to set each other up, and they've tried just a little too hard.
Too many passes.
Akanji.
Guerreiro, that's a clever pass for Reus here. Marco Reus off balance. And Gonzalez clear. Play goes on here with Marius Wolf. To Hood. Wide here is Piszczek. Cross for Marco Reus! Oh, what a finish! And the captain delivers. A fabulous leveller here for Dortmund. 2 goals each in the Klassiker. And that's an outstanding goal by Marco Reus.
With this finish, you can't do it any better than that. It's a good position. The ball comes in, not easy to take, but he waits.
And Weghorst.
Again, it takes too long. The transition
Reus.
play.
Here's Marco Reus within Delaney. Reus on for Delaney, and away out of harm's way there by the stretching defender. Schmelzer, he finds Marco Reus. It's Marco Reus for Pulisic for 1-1. And the 10 men have got themselves level against the play, against the odds. It is Pulisic once more who delivers the goods for Borussia Dortmund.
And finally,
Abdou Diallo. Brun Larsen. Reus. Brun Larsen. Ahead, Reus has made the run here. It's Marco Reus. Pulls it back here, and Dahoud. Oh, what a chance! Inside Marco Reus. The captain here leads the way for Dortmund. Reus on for Jadon Sancho. Marco Reus! Wow, what a comeback!
And look at the role that Jadon Sancho plays in that game. It's end-to-end stuff. Leverkusen with a good opportunity to make it 3-1, one end, and then Dortmund just break with so much pace. There's no way. Look at Bender here. He's there in the box trying to affect the game.
The 6-point gap and makes you that little bit more relaxed.
Oh, Hakimi picks the pocket of Albornoz, not looking comfortable, and Reus with a delightful second goal for Borussia Dortmund. Well, the wound self-inflicted. Albornoz didn't look happy in that particular position. And the Breitenreiter 11.
Witzel, positive pass, finding Reus. That's a lovely ball to Sancho. The cross was deflected, and it's poked wide by Mario Götze. But Freiburg was shredded there by the speed of movement.
Let's check. Reus took a deflection. He doesn't care. The yellow wall doesn't care. Dortmund fans don't care. It's 2-0. That right foot of Marco Reus that has got so much power in it. The deflection could not stop that ball hitting the target, and Nuremberg are 2 down, where they probably should be on reflection from the passage of the game.
Niklas Moisander came of his own man. Morvald here breaks for Paco Alcácer in turn for Marco Reus. And now they release Jadon Sancho. Sancho pulls it back here for Marco Reus for goal number 2. Another excellent Dortmund goal. Another outstanding Dortmund first half. And 2 more goals for a team who just cannot stop scoring goals in the Bundesliga this season.
And it's just that brilliantly played. It's just that easy, or it seems to be that easy for this team to score. All they need to do is wait for the right moment.
Second half of the season, almost qualified for the Europa League, and then
only because Frankfurt won the cup. That's it, you know.
Pitch check. Oh, dummy! The power of the shot is too much, and Marco Reus has scored on every single match day in his career at least once. A shake of the head, and are Stuttgart about to come under the wheels? That's the question. When Dortmund break, they do so with
Diallo's pass, and Goetze, Reus, flag stays down. Marco Reus for Brun Larsen! What a chance to finish the game
off. Green, which makes it slippery. And
here comes Reus. Alcácer scores a goal! Minutes after having come on.
Did he touch the ball before?
Paco Alcácer proves that there is no one like him in the Bundesliga at the moment. And now, Sancho, who's been quiet the last couple of minutes. Reus scores! Dortmund will win this! There's nothing left on the clock! Marco Reus breaks Berlin's hearts, but makes Lucien Favre's day, and the travelling Dortmund fans go absolutely wild, and so they should. What a display from Dortmund today. They kept on, and they've been rewarded for their very hard work.
And it was beautifully.
Sancho curls the ball in, and there's Marco Reus as Dortmund fire first, and the captain delivers as Marco Reus scores league goal number 6 this season, and Wolfsburg behind to a goal from the talisman Marco Reus.
Yeah, let's go back there why this goal is coming. I think Favre is so very clear. Let's watch him first here again. It's a nice little let through here from Marco Reus, and then that's
also Jadon Sancho gets away here. Sancho on, Marco Reus to wrap it up. He's done exactly that. The captain back in his cathedral. Marco Reus makes it 4-1 on opening weekend for Dortmund. A winning start for Lucien Favre. And Marco Reus at the hub of all good things they've done today. And that goal will seal the deal.
What a counter-attack.
It's going to be some tired legs tomorrow. Full on. Brun Larsen. Good eye.
Thomas Müller. Reus, ahead Goetze, and here goes Mario Goetze for Dortmund. Second half, the home team so much in this stadium 2 years ago. Guerrero's pass here for Marco Reus, and there is the breathing space, the daylight for Dortmund here in the Black Forest. A 2-goal cushion. Marco Reus onto 16 league goals, and that one should get the job done today here away to Freiburg.
We haven't seen much of Captain Reus today, but this was a terrific run. He's just on.
Great interplay there between Reus and Guerrero. Still Guerrero and Reus! Well, that was a lovely link-up play between those two. Guerrero's tenacity and Reus's eye for goal as Dortmund opened the scoring just after the 20-minute mark.
Wow. Well, this deserves more than one scorer point for Guerrero, because he does ever so well dribbling through, and then Reus is there in support, taking up a really clever position that allows him then to just pass it into an open net.
That's what we're trying to do. They can't affect what goes on elsewhere, but they can affect what goes on here. Good ball, Pulisic, followed up by Marco Reus, and Marco Reus makes it 2. There'll be no video assistant check on that one. That was a fine team goal, the kind of Dortmund passing we've been used to throughout this season.
That was speed, precision, creativity. That was everything you love so much in football, and we have seen so much in Dortmund. It all began with Dortmund to struggle.
Well, whilst I'm not a betting man, I'll bet that there'll be a few nervous Mainz fans out there at the moment. From Larsen.
Taking into consideration what kind of speed they're playing at.
More speed. Very well done. Keeper only had one hand on it. Did he have the ball under control?
The breakthrough for Borussia Dortmund. It's Marco Reus. And that's 1-0. Marco Reus leading from the front again. And Borussia Dortmund have the advantage.
Great finish, but let's come down to
significance such as this in a title race. Marco Reus for Borussia Dortmund from the spots. Cool, calm, the captain produces, and Dortmund lead by 1-0.
And this is very much the work of Sancho. He's forcing this penalty, taking on 3 players, and very, very well executed from him.
The stakes here are much, much higher. Marco Reus against Manuel Neuer, and Marco Reus puts it away. And we have a game, we have parity, 1-1 in Der Klassiker.
Well, it had to be Marco Reus first because it's a great penalty take, but also I said in the first half he was Dortmund's best player in a not-so-good Dortmund side. He's got the penalty himself, took it well, and it's 1-1.
Well, fine, furious that Marco Reus, the captain, talisman leader, brought down here by Manuel Neuer.